Title: Bridging the Achievement Gap Between Afro-Caribbean Pupils and Their White Peers. Introduction. The achievement gap between Afro-Caribbean pupils and their white peers is a critical issue in educational systems worldwide. This gap manifests in various ways, including lower academic performance, reduced graduation rates, and limited access to higher education for Afro-Caribbean students. This essay explores strategies to bridge this gap by examining systemic issues, the role of educators, and community involvement. Systemic issues. Institutional racism. Institutional racism in educational policies and practices disproportionately affects Afro-Caribbean students. Addressing these biases requires comprehensive reforms in curriculum design, disciplinary policies, and teacher training programs. Resource allocation. Schools predominantly attended by Afro-Caribbean pupils often lack adequate resources. Equitable funding is essential to provide these schools with the necessary tools, facilities, and educational materials to support student learning. Access to advanced courses. Afro-Caribbean students are underrepresented in advanced placement, AP, and honors courses. Ensuring equitable access to these courses can enhance their academic prospects and close the achievement gap. Role of educators. Culturally responsive. Teaching. Educators should employ culturally responsive teaching methods that recognize and value the cultural backgrounds of Afro-Caribbean students. This approach can enhance student engagement and academic success. Professional development. Ongoing professional development for teachers on issues of diversity, equity, and inclusion is crucial. Training programs should focus on building teachers' cultural competence and ability to address the unique needs of Afro-Caribbean students. Mentorship programs. Establishing mentorship programs that connect Afro-Caribbean students with successful role models from similar backgrounds can provide guidance, motivation, and academic support. Community involvement. Parental engagement. Increasing parental involvement in the educational process is vital. Schools should foster strong partnerships with Afro-Caribbean families, providing them with resources and support to actively participate in their children's education. Community partnerships. Collaborating with community organizations can create additional support networks for Afro-Caribbean students. These partnerships can offer tutoring, extracurricular activities, and other enrichment programs. After-school programs. Implementing after-school programs that focus on academic support, cultural enrichment, and skill development can help bridge the achievement gap. These programs provide a safe and supportive environment for students to learn and grow. Policy recommendations. Equitable funding. Governments should ensure that funding formulas account for the specific needs of schools serving a high proportion of Afro-Caribbean students. This includes providing additional resources for schools in underprivileged areas. Curriculum reform. The curriculum should be inclusive and reflective of diverse histories and cultures. Integrating Afro-Caribbean history and contributions into the curriculum can help foster a sense of belonging and identity among students. Accountability measures. Schools and districts should be held accountable for the academic outcomes of Afro-Caribbean students. Regular monitoring and reporting of achievement data can help identify disparities and inform targeted interventions. Conclusion. Bridging. The achievement gap between Afro-Caribbean pupils and their white peers requires a multifaceted approach that addresses systemic issues, empowers educators, and engages communities. By implementing culturally responsive teaching practices, ensuring equitable resource allocation, and fostering strong community partnerships, educational systems can create a more inclusive and supportive environment for all students. Only through concerted efforts at all levels of society can we hope to close the achievement gap and provide equal opportunities for every student to succeed.